Is your social media feed secretly wired to keep you addicted, and is it finally time for the tech giants to pay the price for it? The walls are closing in on Silicon Valley, and the latest move by Meta proves that the pressure to account for their impact on our society has reached a breaking point. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and ensures you don't miss our deep dives into the stories the mainstream media often glosses over. Here is what we know. Meta has officially decided to settle a federal lawsuit regarding allegations of social media addiction. This decision comes just weeks before a high-stakes bellwether trial was set to begin this June. By choosing to settle, Meta is following in the footsteps of 3 other major technology firms that reached similar agreements earlier this month. The legal challenge, which was brought forth by the Breathitt County Board of Education in Kentucky, sought to hold the company accountable for how their platforms allegedly disrupt the learning environment and negatively impact the mental well-being of students. The core of this lawsuit wasn't just about screen time. It was an argument that these platforms are engineered with features specifically designed to hook users, especially the younger demographic, creating a cycle of dependency that schools argue makes the educational environment nearly impossible to manage. Meta's move to settle is significant because it avoids the public scrutiny of a trial where internal company documents, algorithms, and strategic memos would have been laid out for the entire world to see. By opting for a settlement, Meta avoids a precedent-setting jury verdict that could have spiraled into billions of dollars in liabilities and massive regulatory overhauls. But what does this actually mean for the landscape of big tech and American policy? First, this settlement serves as a clear signal that the courts are becoming a primary battlefield for the regulation of social media. When you see multiple companies settling in quick succession, it's a sign that their legal teams are worried about the evidence. They are effectively choosing to pay a premium to keep the black box of their algorithms closed. For the average American, this is a moment of reckoning. We have been living in an era where tech companies enjoyed almost complete immunity for the design of their products. Now, that era is ending. Schools and parents are no longer just complaining, they are litigating. If these settlements continue, we might see a shift where tech companies are forced to prioritize safety by design over engagement at all costs. However, skeptics argue that these settlements are nothing more than a drop in the bucket for a trillion-dollar industry. To them, these payouts aren't admissions of guilt or changes in behavior, they are simply the cost of doing business. They are buying the right to continue operating exactly as they have been, without the risk of a court order forcing them to dismantle their engagement engines. This case is about more than just one school board in Kentucky. It is about the power dynamic between the most influential corporations in human history and the institutions that are supposed to educate our children. If the companies can settle their way out of scrutiny, will we ever truly know the extent to which our attention is being mined for profit? Are we seeing the beginning of the end for the Wild West of social media, or is this just a tactical retreat by tech giants who know that their business model relies on keeping us glued to our screens? So, what do you think about this? Do you believe these settlements are a victory for families and students, or are these companies just paying to keep their secrets hidden? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one, and I want to know where you stand on the power of big tech. The legal tide is shifting, and the era of untouchable tech giants is clearly under fire. We will keep tracking these developments as they unfold in the courtroom and in the halls of Congress. Stay informed, stay critical, and I will see you in the next one.